What if I told you everything you know isn't real? Your memories, your emotions, even the laws of physics could all be just lines of code. Because if we are in a simulation, nothing is what it seems. And the scariest part? There's evidence that we might actually be trapped inside one. The first clue, the glitches in reality. Think about this. Have you ever felt like something in reality just broke? The Mandela Effect. Millions of people remember things that supposedly never happened. Déjà vu. What if it's not just a weird brain trick, but a glitch in the system? Time seems to speed up or slow down randomly. Why? Ever had a dream that felt more real than real life? And then there's real scientific proof. A group of physicists found strange patterns in the fabric of space-time, almost like pixels in a video game. Could this be the code of our universe? And if so, who's running it? Could the universe really be a simulation? Right now, computers can simulate entire worlds. Games like The Sims and GTA create virtual people living inside artificial environments. AI is already generating fake people, fake voices, and even deepfake videos. If we can simulate small universes, what's stopping a more advanced civilization from simulating our universe? According to experts like Elon Musk, if technology keeps advancing, at some point it will be possible to create a perfect simulation of reality. In fact, some scientists argue that the universe itself runs on mathematical laws so precise, so structured, that it almost resembles a high-resolution simulation. So, statistically speaking, it's more likely that we are inside a simulation than in the real world. Who would be running the simulation? If we are inside a simulation, then someone or something must be controlling it. But who? A super advanced alien civilization? A version of humans from the far future? Running a history experiment? Or are we just a computer game played by some cosmic teenager in their bedroom? Here's the terrifying part. If we are in a simulation, we are not at the top of the food chain. There is something, or someone, above us. And if we're just part of an experiment, what happens when they decide to turn it off? Or worse, what if they already turned off past civilizations? Maybe Atlantis didn't sink. Maybe it was deleted. What if we could break out of the simulation? If we are inside a simulation, then logically there must be a way to escape it. But how? Some theories suggest hacking the simulation, exploiting glitches in physics, finding hidden cheat codes, similar to bugs in a video game. Sending a message to the creators, letting them know that we are aware. But here's where it gets even weirder. Some of the world's richest tech billionaires are actually funding research to try and break out of the simulation. But what if the simulation doesn't want us to leave? What if every time we get close to figuring it out, the system resets us? That could explain why history seems to repeat itself. Wars, inventions, economic collapses. What if we're in a loop? So, if this is all just a game, is someone already trying to escape? The final twist. What if you're just an NPC? Okay, here's the part you really don't want to think about. Let's say we are in a simulation. What if you're not even a real player? What if you're just an NPC, a background program, existing only because the simulation needs extra people? How would you even know? Do you actually have free will? Or are your decisions just part of the script? Damn! Are your memories even real? Or were they just coded into your consciousness? Do you ever feel like something is guiding your choices, pushing you towards certain outcomes? And worst of all, if you are just an NPC, the simulation might be stable for now. But when it crashes, will you even notice? If we are in a simulation, then maybe we were never meant to figure it out. And if we do, maybe the system deletes us. The bottom line. So, what happens if we are living in a simulation? 1. There are real glitches in reality that suggest we might be inside one. 2. The odds of us being in a simulation are statistically higher than us being in a real universe. 3. Some of the most powerful people on Earth are trying to break out. 4. If this is a game, who's playing it? 5. Maybe history doesn't repeat itself, maybe it just restarts. 6. And the scariest question of all, are you a real player or just an NPC? Comment your craziest glitch in the Matrix story below. Like if you'd rather not be a computer program. Subscribe before the simulation crashes.